As we were talking about at the top of the show, a new week brings new issues concerning Boeing planes, the latest being an investigation by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration over concerns that the 787 Dreamliner model is compromised. Travel expert Claire Newell joins us with those details. Claire, what more can you tell us about this investigation?
Well, like you say, another week, another headline for Boeing. And unfortunately, this is another model of aircraft. We've talked week after week, Carolyn, about the fact that the 737-900 series has been the one that's been embattled. And now we've got a situation with the flagship of many Canadian carriers, Air Canada and WestJet, 787s as well as 777 Dreamliners. And so this brings another sense of fear. It's a different model, and FAA is looking into this. This has been put forward by a whistleblower who is a former engineer, and saying that some of the parts have been compromised and that it could deteriorate quicker than it should. So FAA is involved, and as you said at the top, this is an allegation. Boeing is, standing strong against this, saying it's not the case, but it is concerning again.
So, Claire, there's another investigation that was launched earlier in the week after an engine cowling on the Boeing plane fell off during takeoff.
Yes.
Let us know about that.
This is a situation with a 737-800 series. You're showing the Southwest aircraft, and it looks horrible. While these issues are really bad for Boeing, this was a 9-year-old aircraft. It went into service in 2015. And so I'm not an airline maintenance specialist, but you would have to think that would have to be looked at also by the maintenance issue side from Southwest as well as the airline. But again, another situation where FAA is involved. Luckily on this, no one was injured, and the people were put onto another aircraft.
All right.
Amazing.
Now, Claire, despite these concerns, travel, tourism set to break records this year, according to some new numbers. What more can you tell us about what you're seeing in the trends?
Well, the trends came out actually by the World Travel and Tourism Council, and but the situation is that people are skipping housing payments. That was the headline. 1 in 10 Canadians aged 18 to 40. And I think this is risky, but it does show that this is how much people value travel. And 61% of people are resolute about the fact. What you're seeing is the World Travel and Tourism Council's projections, and it's going to be a record-breaking year. So $11.1 trillion for the global economy, $1 in every $10 worldwide, and 348 million jobs globally. That's an increase of 13.6 million compared to the highest point in 2019.
Well, hello. Well, hello. Wow.
All right. Wow. Okay. Millennials and Gen X members are certainly.
That would be me.
Yeah, and me. I guess. Yeah, I'm in there. I think I'm Gen X. Are part of this traveling upswing, despite rising home and rent prices. Now, you said this. Canadians are willing to skip housing payments. That's a concern. What else have you identified?
So in the numbers from the World Travel and Tourism Council, this is what we pulled out. Like I said, 1 in 10 Canadians are actually skipping housing payments. And again, it shows how much people value it. 61% of Canadians they're resolute. It's non-negotiable. They have planned travel in the next 12 months, and 40% of that age group have at least one vacation on the year. In fact, 11% have more than 3 planned this year. So it just shows you how much people are willing to sacrifice in order to take those vacations.
Okay, well, we also want to point out that younger Canadians do plan to budget more while continuing to travel. So take us to what are they actually doing? Like, so we know they're skipping rent. What else? Because budgeting is something that I did. People don't think that Julie Black budgets, but I do. Okay.
I think everybody budgets, Julie. Yeah.
Right.
And, the numbers speak for themselves. 82% of Canadians in that age group, but I think in general, are budgeting, and they're doing it in a number of different ways. 39% are looking at deals and discounts. 36% are looking for budget-friendly accommodation. That might be an accommodation that's got a kitchenette so they don't have to cook every single meal out. 33% are looking to explore local or domestic destinations, so they're sticking a little closer to home. But no matter which age group, they're looking to make the most of their travel dollars and make them stretch as far as they possibly can.
So, Claire, let me tell you what I did just a few days ago, okay? I was in a hotel rather than the resort, okay? I took ride shares. I was in Jamaica for Carnival, and I ate local. I walked up the street. I turned my ring around, just, you know what I'm saying? Tucked the stone, and I realized that I was still able to intermittent fast. I ate when I was hungry, rather than because there was a plethora of food available. I was able to manage my drinking. Like, it's just... It seems super simple, like it seemed almost oversimplified. I'm like, this is something that could afford us all to enjoy vacation, not cancel your vacation. Kind of find a way to, I say like sometimes you have to represent. Now we could represent how we vacation.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
was great.
It just takes a little bit of planning. But you absolutely can save. It might be a star ratings from 5-star to 4-star. It might be going for 7 nights instead of 10. But there are definitely ways that you can save on travel these days.
Yeah, for sure. Just don't miss housing payments.
Because I ain't let you. Don't come knock on my door. You ain't coming to live with me. Don't come to
But you definitely can save other ways to make it happen. Claire, thank you so much for this update.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.